I think my life has been very exciting, I think. It's probably been a little bit unfair, or it has been unfair, but I think I've dealt with it well. Because I've moved around a lot, I don't really care for possessions that much. The way I've sometimes been moved, like I've had to move like in a couple of minutes, like I've had police waiting for me to be moved, I haven't really been able to get the possessions that I want. I could move with just the clothes on my back, really. I don't really make that sort of attachment to possessions as well as other people do. Well, I blame my mum and my dad to start off with, and then I just blame social services for the rest. I've lived in over 40 places, from like Suffolk, like all the way up to like up north, everywhere. Just toured England, really. The kids at homes, they're always locked up, so it doesn't feel like your house, it just feels like you're living in someone else's house, really. Social services really make you feel like a case and like a file that you're just obviously their little project. I don't really think about things. Something really bad could happen to me tomorrow, like really, really horrible, really upsetting, and I could just be cool with it. If you just don't think about it and think about something else, obviously you're not feeling horrible. I don't think that's because I don't want to feel, it's just because what's the point in me getting upset about something that's not changeable? There's no point. It's just wasted emotion. This is a picture of one of the houses we lived in. We got evicted from this house. I think we must have done. We didn't really leave any house because we wanted to. But I don't know why the reason we left that house, probably because of my dad. My dad would come back to the house loud, like he'd beat my mum up and there'd be loads of noise and obviously the neighbours would complain. She'd then get evicted. And it was just stress, really, and she didn't have any help, so it was just all that stress and no help. I was all against her, really. A mum can always do more for their children, do you know what I mean? They can find a way to help their child, but she obviously couldn't. Well, I've been angry, I think, all my life, but I think it's natural for me to feel angry at the world. It's hard to be calm and feel not angry when you always have less than everyone else, and I've always been different from everyone else. But like my anger's got me in trouble, like just all the time. Well, I'd hit whoever was around me, whether it was kids in the children's home, whether it was staff, or I'd go out and find a fight, I'd trash things. Just be horrible, really. This picture is a family picture of all of my family. We were out of contact and we look quite happy. We're all pulling faces, but we look we don't look unhappy. I can't actually remember having family contact with my mum and that lot, but I obviously know the family contact I have with my brother now. It's not nice at all, because you have another worker with you, and it makes you feel that they feel that you can't see your own flesh and blood just because you're inadequate. You can't, socialise with your own family without someone watching and telling other people and how you're acting. It's hard to stay calm. It really is. It really hard. I struggle with that. Really do. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I just want to be happy and want to prove to everyone that I'm better than they think I am. And I'm going to succeed for myself anyway. Be better than my mum. That's it, really.